Now, do you want to create engaging content for your audience, or perhaps you want to go and get new leads in an engaging way? Let me show you. Now, I'm going to put a timestamp here on actually when the tutorial is because people are appreciating that. So there it is. So how can you go about to go and get engaging content? How can you build that engaging content? Well, it's a tool called Quiz Builder on Builderall. Now, before we get into this video, be sure to hit the like button and also hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notified when we upload. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm in an energetic mood. I've had a Red Bull. And also, the platform that we're going to be using today is Builderall. So if you do want to try out Builderall, I do have a 14-day free trial in the description. And if you are new to affiliate marketing, if you are new to promoting stuff, then I have an ebook down in the description how you get started today. All free, just go and check it out in the description if you want it. So what is it? It's essentially an engaging way on how you can go about and collect leads. Because people just like quizzes, people like polls, people like interacting with stuff. It's why when you're building a website nowadays, you want to make it interactive. You want to make your sales funnels interactive. You want to make pretty much most things interactive because people like to be entertained. That's why the likes of TikTok and Instagram do really well, especially TikTok because of the video. I mean, Instagram Reel, people like to be entertained. They like to be shown something that's different. So if you have a quiz in a funnel, people will enjoy that. And that is how you can collect easy leads. That's the video guide. No, show you tutorial. Let's get into today's tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to build the quiz builder. So go and collect new quiz. Now I'm going to be basing this off the Funnel Club funnel, but I'm going to show you how to build the quiz so you know how to do it. So name your quiz, then click create. Then you've got the configuration stage. So this is where you're going to name it, and then you'll have a description of it. So with the description, you can literally put anything you want, make it relevant, of course. Now you see this, use the same configuration cover. If you wanted to, you could just click this. And this is what we're going to do today just to save time. But just be sure to, when you're doing it yourself, I suggest doing it separately. But as today, we'll just use the same one. Then click save, then move over to results. Now this is where you're going to build your results out, then you'll build the questions out. So I've got my 4 answers here, and it's because it's going to be based on the color test. Obviously you've got yellow, blue, red and green. You've got options here to make it either text or description. So you'd have a little product description, and then you can have it link to a website. Now I'm just going to have as a redirect because I'm basing it off the funnel, and obviously choose what would be relevant to you. Personally, I would usually just do a redirect if I've already built a website, like I've already built a funnel, because it just looks a bit cleaner in my mind personally. And then what you can just do is go to tutor page if you already have one, select your tutor page. Here's your color funnel, and we're going to select the yellow. Go up, and then we'll just do that for the rest. Then click save, and now move on to the questions. So I'm just going to go over the first question, and then I'll do the rest. So basically just enter in the label, which is the actual question. This is the question that I'm going to be using. You can have a question description if you want, but not relevant to me. And you can also have a question image, but again, not relevant. So then you want to add an option, and you're going to want to make it relevant to the question. So it's one of the answers essentially. So when they answer let's say they answer the question and they choose option 1, it'll be associated with a result. And then all you got to do is enter in your answer and then have association with, and this would be the answers that we set up, in other words, the results. So for me, it's associated with yellow, and then you just do that for the rest in terms of, like, let's say we go to add another option, and you just enter this in like this, and then you'd associate it with another color like that. And then you'd keep going down and down and down, do the rest of them, and then you make it associated with that. So let's say they go through the whole quiz and they've answered mostly they've answered mostly option 1 for all the questions, then they're going to be the color yellow. That's essentially how it works. It works by ratio and percentages. So I'm going to get on with this, all the questions, and we'll go through again. Now, I've got all my questions here. What you might want to do is just go through them and just check they're associated in the right color, or that's inside the right result, because you might find that you haven't done it, you might have forgotten to do it. So just make sure you do that and just double check. Then click save. And we're going to move on to email config. Now with email config, you can send an email with each answer. So essentially, every answer there's an email that goes out. You can send email notifications so they get buzzed, or send a result by email. This is always quite good because it's always quite nice to follow up and stuff like that. But we're not going to do it for this example. But if I was to choose out of any of them, it would be send a result by email. Then with styles, so you've got the general style, which is just the white, or you have a dark theme, which I do love. I do love dark theme. You can have this and that as well. Choose the elements, the items, but for this, I'm just going to click basic. And then click save. And now, as I've now published it from up here, we've got the actual link. So if we were to go do it, click view. Alright, let's go through and let's just click random ones, see what we get. Not even looking at the answers. What am I? I am a yellow. That's what it says. It's probably me anyway. So that's essentially what you can do. And then each different answer has a different segment, so it'll go down a different route. But what I've seen in some quiz builders is that despite the answers and despite the results and stuff like that, they'll actually just still lead to the same sales page. It's just a way of engaging your audience in a different way, and to be like intriguing them, like, oh, I'm a yellow entrepreneur, that's awesome. I'm a red entrepreneur, I'm a green entrepreneur. So that's essentially how you build a quiz, and you can link that up to your website. So just to go through the funnel that I downloaded, which is, by the way, you can download it in the Funnel Club. If we go to the funnel, and we're just going to go through it, go to the website page. So you'd enter your name and email, and then I want to start a test. You would be then sent to this one, and then it'd be like, welcome to personalized test, blah 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 blah. Let's begin. And then you go through the questions itself, and then it'll take you to one of these answers and then the sales page. But that is essentially how you set up the quiz builder and how it can integrate with your website. And that is it. It's simple as that. It is the amazing quiz builder. It's actually quite simple to do. If that's something that's interests you, if that's something you want to try out, go and try it out with Builderall with the 14-day free trial in the description if you don't have Builderall. But anyway guys, I'm going to head off now. Peace.